She always believed love meant understanding. Amara had a gift. She could feel people beyond their words. She sensed pain hidden behind smiles, heartbreak buried beneath laughter, and loneliness disguised as confidence. People called her sensitive, but she knew her empathy was not weakness, it was vision. Then she met him. Lucian walked into her life like a storm dressed as sunlight. He was magnetic, charming, mysterious, and carried the kind of confidence that made rooms shift when he entered. He looked at Amara like he had known her in another lifetime. He listened closely, remembered details, mirrored her dreams, and spoke the language of destiny. "You're different," he told her, and she believed him. At first, it felt like soul recognition. Late-night conversations, deep eye contact, promises whispered like prophecy. He made her feel chosen, seen, special. But slowly, the warmth turned cold. The compliments became criticism. The affection became control. The closeness became confusion. Lucian began pulling away only to return stronger each time she wanted to leave. He blamed her sensitivity for his cruelty. He called her overthinking a problem. He made her question her memory, her worth, her reality. Amara found herself shrinking. She stopped trusting her intuition. She apologized for things she didn't do. She worked harder to fix a love that was never broken, it was bait. What she didn't realize was this. Empaths often see the wounded child inside the narcissist and try to love them into healing. But narcissists soft and see the light inside the empath and try to possess it. Lucian was not in love with Amara. He was in love with what she gave him: attention, validation, emotional labor, unconditional forgiveness. She was pouring oceans into someone committed to remaining empty. One night, after another argument where he twisted truth into chains, Amara sat alone in silence. And for the first time, she listened to herself. Not his voice, not his blame, not his manipulation. Her own soul. It whispered, "This is not love. This is survival." And something inside her broke, but something greater awakened. She stopped chasing closure. She stopped explaining her pain to someone committed to misunderstanding it. She stopped trying to save someone who enjoyed watching her drown. She chose herself. The leaving was not dramatic. It was sacred, quiet, powerful. She walked away not because she stopped loving him, but because she finally started loving herself more. And that was the moment everything changed. Lucian called, texted, hovered like shadows do when they realize the light is leaving. But Amara had remembered who she was. She was never hard to love. She was simply giving her love to someone incapable of receiving it. The empath's lesson was never to stop loving. It was to learn discernment, to understand that compassion without boundaries becomes self-betrayal, to know that not every broken person is yours to heal. Sometimes the narcissist enters your life not as your soulmate, but as your spiritual assignment, to teach you worth, to sharpen your boundaries, to return you to yourself. And in the end, Amara no longer searched for people who felt like fire. She searched for peace, because real love does not make you question your sanity. It feels like safety. And that love was the love she finally gave herself first.